On April 23rd, 2018, which is the day I am recording this, a man known as Mark Meshan, I think I'm pronouncing that right, maybe Meshan. So Mark, who I believe is known as Count Dankula on YouTube, has officially been given his sentence for a video he made in April of 2016, so 2 years ago, where he trained his girlfriend's dog, who's named Buddha and is pretty adorable. I believe he's a pug. I have watched the video, but it was basically just him literally repeatedly saying, "Do you want to guess the Jewish Buddha?" And the dog would usually just turn and look right at him, and he even got him to do a Hitler salute once. And you look at that and you think, oh, that's funny, or you don't, because you are a bit of an SJW on the inside. I personally thought it was funny, but some of you guys may have not, and it's fine. But he was arrested and charged by the British authorities for harassment and hate speech because of it. And the specifics right here, it says he's been found guilty of committing a hate crime, which for those of you who don't know is just a term that means anything that would trigger someone, which is very broad and can apply to many things. Like if I don't like the fact that you suck at something, or I don't like your shoes or your hair, that could be considered a hate crime theoretically. So the idea of a hate crime is very stupid because it's very loose and subjective to whatever the person wants, or in this case the state, which also leads to the fact that this can be used as flat out censorship. Why in America we don't have this? Because in America we have something called the First Amendment, which I believe in strongly and will support the right of free speech to anyone, even if there's someone I disagree with flat out on. Like Milo Yiannopoulos, he's definitely a jerk and a dick and wrong about everything, but at the end of the day he definitely has the right to speak, and anyone who's protesting him at the rallies, at Berkeley, the riots, trying to shut him down, they're just flat out authoritarian. That's why people are quoting the authoritarian SJW left, and that's why I flat out hate that part of the left. They're driving people away from the right, or they're driving people away from the left and pushing them to the right because they see all these loud vocal minorities and think that they don't want to be associated with them, so they have to leave the left. I do want to just say a message for those who are thinking that don't. That's just a vocal minority. There's a strong majority of people who care about free speech and care about economic issues, and that's why they're liberal. So, luckily for him, he was only fined, I believe it says right here, he was fined £800, which it's not much in the way of a penalty, but the idea and precedent, he even says this himself, the precedent of being able to punish someone for a hate crime is appalling and could set a bad precedent for dissidents and whatever the government considers to not like and can just label that as hate speech. So the idea that a government can have that much power and could lead to a police state where the government censors you and uses the fear of punishment to prevent people from speaking out. So today was a day where liberty in England and the ideas of free speech definitely took a step in the wrong direction.